Is Jey Uso the same as LA Knight? Is he over and overhyped?
Yeah.
What up, jabrones? My name is Marty.
I'm Karan.
And this is the Markout Minute, where we discuss pro wrestling and its hot takes, and we try and keep our discussion under a minute or less because we know you got stuff to do, baby. You busy. Got a lot to talk about. I'm ready. Let's hop in.
How do you feel about LA Knight? Is he mid or nah?
To me, LA Knight is super mid.
Okay.
LA Knight is missing this one thing, and it's like the cool factor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like his fits are not cool. Like, he's a catchphrase and he can wrestle and he can cut a promo, but his promo is like if your grandfather wanted to come and wrestle for the WWE and like he had all of these cool phrases already stored in his brain, and then he just come out and regurgitate that. As soon as he kicked out the word Keista or in a promo, I was like, yeah, no. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I agree. Same deal, pretty much. The fits is not fitting. I know he is an older wrestler, so that might have been like good in his time, but I think he just need an updated look. I'm not crazy about his moveset. Like, he has, I don't like his finishing move. I don't like the BFT like that. It looks really stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the entrance music. Like, everything about his presentation can use some work in my opinion, but I can see he's a good worker. He's not bad. I just think he just need to improve on those type of things. So.
Yeah, his boots are modeled after Jordans, but then he come down to the ring with these construction boots on. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, it's just not my cup of tea. It might be somebody else's flavor. I just feel like he's over, but overhyped. All right, let's move this thing on. You know what the most egregious thing that happened on the Netflix Raw debut?
What's that?
And it wasn't like the mat. It wasn't like the new referee shirts. It was no mustache Kofi. Why is nobody talking about Kofi Kingston without a mustache? It's crazy. Like, it's nasty work.
Yeah,
it's the most
that was nuts.
It's the most diabolical thing that I've seen. Now we've seen Woods without a mustache, but like, it's like I never thought that I would be like Lex Luthor, Thanos, the Joker, Kofi Kingston, all bad guys without a mustache. That sealed the thing. That sealed the heel turn for me. Him without a mustache. Because we know as African American men that when you cut your mustache off, your lips already get exponentially bigger, right? At that point. So it's just like, what's more of a bad guy than somebody that doesn't have a mustache? I cut my mustache off, and that's how you know that's somebody that's going through something. I cut my mustache off, and as soon as I started, that was it. I had to keep going. Like, I'm gonna insert a picture of Kofi Kingston without his mustache, and like you be the judge. Is Kofi Kingston without a mustache nasty work? And I'm pretty sure your answer is going to be yes.
It's pretty bad. It's the fact that it got like a little shine to it, like at the top, and then he's older, so like it's not good. Like, don't cut your mustache. Like, it just don't look right.
No, especially us African American men. But Kofi Kingston isn't African American. He's African. He's West African.
Straight African.
So it might be better for him or whatever. But for us, that's something that we can't do. But all I know is that boy's a heel because his mustache is gone.
Because like, as a heel, it's important for people to just think that you disgusting. And when
that work right there, that's it.
Like, how Rick Rude, how he used to come out there all oiled up and stuff, and he used to do all that stuff with the lead. Nah, that's how I feel about his mustache.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston, diabolical, baby. That boy diabolical. Let me ask you this question, yo. Who do you think is the better Uso? I know who I feel like the better Uso is, but who do you think?
I got Jimmy.
Jimmy? Yeah.
Jimmy Uso.
Me too.
Yeah.
Jimmy is the better Uso.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. What? Wow.
I think because better promos, he makes sense when you're on the mic. They pretty much even. We just know them as tag team wrestlers. Just better promos. That's pretty much it, because that's the whole character for me.
Yeah, that's how it is for me. I feel like Jimmy is more comfortable on the mic. He comes off Like, he has way better comedic timing.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem lost when he's in the ring.
Yeah, that's true.
When he's speaking. Like, it's been countless times that I've seen Jey kind of like trying to remember his lines.
Yeah.
For instance, like a couple weeks ago, he came out with the promo against the New Day, and it took him 45 minutes to get to the ring. But that's no fault of his own. That's
yeah.
But when he got to the ring, he only said, he just repeated what Xavier Woods just said, and then was like, New Day sucks, and that was it. And that was it. So it's
that's
like
true. That's true.
It's like is Jey Uso the same as LA Knight? Is he over and overhyped?
Yeah,
and I feel like he is, but just recently on Raw with his promo on Gunther, he did very well. Like, he did very well, and it's just like.
It was just it was more emotional.
Yeah, it was more emotional, and it was believable. But Jey compared to Jimmy is different. Like, as far as like that wrestling ability is the same.
Yeah.
But when it comes to promo and being comfortable on the mic and having that timing that you need, I feel like
that's
Jimmy
important.
is better.
Yeah, that's definitely important. And Jimmy also, like you said, Jey delivered that promo against Gunther last week, and that was pretty good. Jimmy does that like on a consistent basis.
On the regular,
yeah, especially when like he's involved in a good story. Like, he make you believe what's going on versus Jey, where it seemed like he just trying to, get to this point to get to that point and just do his yeet. Like Jimmy, he actually talk about what's going on in the promo. Like, for example, when he was talking about, their issues with the bloodline and stuff like that. Like, he was actually, like, he was saying, "Oh, yeah, who picked you up?" Like, I paraphrase it, but who led you to be the best you can be? I did that, and I was like, yeah. I was like, that's true.
Yeah, and then plus, like, and I don't want to dump on Jey, but Jey also has that like BET acting thing. But it is what it is.
So who do you think had the best stunners though?
For me, it's only one person.
Who's that?
It is Scott Hall.
Took my ass.
WrestleMania 18.
Took my ass.
Scott Hall WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
It's like form perfect, execution immaculate, like the selling extraordinary.
Yeah.
It was like he basically was like the word stun.
Yeah.
He used it. Like, because when Stone Cold hit him one time, bow, that boy was stunned. And when he hit him again,
that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Flat back,
And that's what make it better because he sold it like regular, like it didn't affect him. Yeah. Almost like a no-sell. Right. But then he just gave you everything. He just jumped all the way up in the air.
That boy, and listen, and also the camera flashes from that.
Yeah.
Like,
the camera flashes.
Everything, the aura and everything of that moment made that the best stunner cell for me.
Yeah.
And WWE will try to tell you that it's The Rock, but it's not The Rock.
It's not The Rock.
It is Scott Hall. Like, The Rock do that whole flippy with the forearm thing. Yeah.
He looked like a rubber band.
I'm not with that, yo. But you know what else I was thinking? I was like, if Ricochet or Dolph Ziggler took one of them stunners, they probably be like shot in the air, kind of like Team Rocket.
Yeah,
Ricochet being the first row.
So all right, so since you took my answer, I think my close second is when he stunned Montez Ford,
and then he was like,
I think that was so funny because that's how somebody that is like paralyzed and like stunned. That's how they were. And he had the cup in his hand, just fell back. He
started seizing up immediately, just fell back.
I think that's like my second favorite, and then probably like the Santino Marella one where he stunned him and he like spitting and going.
Oh, and he was like, I agree. With you.
That's my top three, but yeah, Scott Hall all day.
Tell us your top stunner moment in the comments. I want to know, is it better than Scott Hall? Probably not. Real fast. Have you seen the video floating around what people in other countries see when Raw goes to commercial?
Oh yeah. It's like a it's like a solid like video and they just doing their poses and stuff like that.
Right, look, I'm gonna show y'all, but like you get a whole like it's a whole length of a commercial of people seductively looking at you, and then like slowly looking at you. Then you got this music in the background. It's so weird, yo.
Yeah, I did see.
It's so weird, yo. And I'm like, God, that shit is wild, yo. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it is weird. Like LA Knight.
Yeah, like he like, and then you got Jay, and then you got the whole LWO slowly. I mean, Legado slowly looking at you sexually, like looking, piercing into your soul and
That's
shit.
funny.
Like, yeah, yo. All right, bro. So the Rumble is coming up, right? Mm-hmm. Who do you got winning the Rumble? I feel like, so I'll give you mine, and then you can tell me yours. All right. So I feel like. Now this Rumble is stacked, yo. It's the most stacked it's ever been, yo. Yeah. It's so many people in this Rumble. It's crazy. But I think that it might be Orton, Punk, or Drew, right? Mm-hmm. Roman gonna be in it, but I don't see Roman winning.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so either.
And Orton is like, I say Orton, but he could very well not face Cody this year because people talking about Cody Cena. So, but then you also got Punk, but Punk also got that favor with Roman Reigns. Yeah. So it's like, for the first time in a long time, I don't know who's going to win the Rumble, but that's how I like it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, I always try to like narrow it down to who's champion. So we got Gunther on one hand, and then we got Cody Rhodes. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's crazy. If I had to guess, wild card, I got Seth.
Yeah.
I got Seth for no reason. Yeah. just because like that's the only one we not thinking about. Yeah. Like that's the only one we not thinking about. I would say Drew because he need his moment. Like he had his WrestleMania moment, but he screwed it up last year. So even Seth or Drew, like honestly, but because Punk, I think Punk could definitely do it too. But I think that's too obvious, and I think WWE in that era where they just want to just do stuff that we not expecting, like because they've been doing that a lot lately. Yeah, it's been a couple of matches where I was like, oh, they not gonna win, and then they win. I'm like, all right.
But listen, you know who it's not going to be?
Who's that?
Rey Mysterio.
Yo, come for the GOAT. Yo.
Perfect.